Hello, everybody. The year is 2000. Y2K never happened. A musical composition called Long Player starts and will finish in the year 3000. The final Peanuts comic was printed. Microsoft released Windows 2000 and later Windows ME. Sony releases the PlayStation 2. I turned 30. And Tascam released the 788. All right, so if you haven't guessed yet, I am doing a full recording on the 788 today. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go as in certain spots, not everywhere. In certain spots, I'm going to go as old school as I can. So, for overheads, I am using my old PZM microphones because I have one phantom power thing that I can attach to this machine. This machine does not have phantom power. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to pull out the old PZMs. I used to use them as overheads. You can see the one let me go right there on the post already. I got a little blurb about it. I'm also going to be using this. This is my father's old Hitachi VHS high 8 camera. He used to record a lot of video with this thing. I've transferred a lot of it on. I do have, it is plugged in the back here, as you can see. I do have a device to put it onto the computer. So I thought, you know what, let's have some fun today. Let's do it differently than we normally do. And so I brought this along. So let's get going. So what I've done here is I'm doing the drums. So I have, I'll show this to you. Here we go. So I have an extension. So this is a TSR going into the inputs. These two here. This is kick, and then this one is snare. So the way I have it set up, I'm going to show you on the top in a bit. So I have snare, kick, and then these are my PZMs here. So I have them turned. I'll have them turned on when I'm using it. So there's the PZM. It's upside down, but you get the idea. No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is upside down. There you go. Is that better? That's better. So there you go. So then I turn these on, and I have these as overheads. I'll show you how I have them set up in a second. I gotta move stuff around to do this. And I'm recording one here. To assign a track on, well, I'll do that later. So this is the setup. So I'm going to record. So 1 will be snare, 2 will be kick, 3 will be left and right, and then 4 will be right overheads. As you can see, I have to have these as high as, we can't really see that with this camera. Let me just flip this up here. So I have these as high as I can, and then these two are good. So nothing's being picked up yet. Let's see. That is being picked up. Oh, it's because record's not down. So pushing record down, so now you can see record ready flashing. And so, and I just, here you see the screen. It is recording. It's ready to go whenever I'm ready to go, which will be shortly. And yeah, so let's talk about where I got the mics now. There it is. Okay. So what I have done, I have attached the PZM using one of those Velcro straps to my post where my normal overheads are. Let me see if I can swing this up. So it's where my normal overheads are. And I have the other one over on the other side. Right there, you can see it. And then I have them plugged into the thing. I can't use the overheads because I don't have phantom power. So that's how I'm going to be recording the drums today. So yeah, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to listen to the click track, and I'm going to do a quick drum recording, something I can just use for the song. Got to situate myself. I don't like where I'm sitting here. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's go. right, so I am, as you know, I am learning this as I go along here. So I wanted to add a little bit of fun to the song, because like I said, this is just me learning how to use this machine. So what I did was I had to look up how to send through the auxiliary effects loop. I've never used it before, so let me show you here. So we have it set up. So this is auxiliary output. I love how everything's on the top here. So right, left, just going into my TC electronics effects loop system. You can actually go left, right. You can actually pan them. It's really weird how you can use this thing. And I have it coming back into A and B here. And then I've assigned it to 5 is assigned to track 5 or input A, 5, B, 6. So I'm going to record it down, and here you can see I got it panned. This is for the effects loop, so 5 and 6 are panned. Now if I click on effects loop, I'm not using this. I don't think. I have no idea. I don't think I am, because if you go to the send here on effects 2, you can see it says auxiliary. So and so yeah, this is 5 and 6. So what I've done is I just have a little bit. Now it's going to sound weird, so I'm going to play it for you, because what I've done is I just started playing around with it, and I didn't even touch the machine. I didn't even touch the effects rack mount. I didn't touch it at all. I just started playing with it. So, and I got this weird sound. And so as you can see, I have 1 is panned to the left, 2 is panned to the right, and I have a little bit more on there. And I don't even know. Let me just look over here. So 1 has slap back on, so it's, so the snare's gonna have a little slap back on it. And I gotta remember, I didn't have any way to gate this stuff, so everything is kind of blended together. I didn't gate it. I had just the microphones. I'm just setting it out. So if I listen, so let's give it a listen here. So let's play it. It's gonna take a minute. I turned off the metronome. It was I went off. Oh yeah, and I also had to redo the drums because I forgot to turn on the one microphone. So if you listen, when I hit the snare, I get the psh. But I also did this. So let me see if I can isolate it a bit. So let me just bring these down. Let's see if I can isolate it. So here comes the snare, starting over again. So here's the snare. And I have the slap back on it. And then you have the kick. And as you can hear, I'll just put the kick. I'll bring these up. Don't bring the other side up. And it gives it that. I think it just gives a really cool sound. So now I want to put this on a track 8. So I need to figure out how to do a bounce. So I'll get back to you. Well, it turns out bouncing is easier than I thought. Yeah, so like I said, I'm learning this thing. So the system comes with this button here. It's called Quick Setup. So if you hit Quick Setup, you can see it has recording, mix down, bounce, scene, and then routing. I have no idea what those are. Haven't touched them yet. But all I did was I selected bounce. So I said bounce and then yes. So then this is the assignment map, which you get by doing shift. Shift is right down here. Assign. And then this is the map. I'll just zoom in a bit here. So yeah, so what it is I have everything going on the tracks. So 1 to 6 is on track. It's kind of weird. It's almost like the Model 24 where you have the switch to go across, where you have line. What is it after line? I think it's USB and then MTR meter multi-track recorder, whichever one you're going to call it. I don't care. So it's one of those. So it's the same concept. You have the Q button over here. The Q button is for recording. So if you're recording something, you click the Q button so you can hear it. I think the Q button actually is attached to the inputs. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me on it. I'm just saying I think that's what it is. So what I've done is I've set up track 8 to be recording. So there's recording ready. If you look at the select, it's on the stereo track. So that's how you bounce as you go to the stereo bus. And then the track button. So if I click track button, well, it didn't work. Click track button, you can see all the rest here are lit up because they're on the track. So that would be like if I were to take it from on the Model 24 on the model series where it goes from line, take the switch all the way over to MTR. That's the same concept here. Well, like I said, it's getting used to these things. It's just different for me. You can also see you got virtual tracks here. That's if you click the track button, I'll put that up. I don't want to see that right now. So now all I have to do is I just have to record it. And yeah, so that's where we're at here. So let's record it. I'm not going to bother you with it because you've already pretty much heard the drums that I've already recorded. And yeah, I'll just have you listen to what's done afterwards. All right, so I have now recorded. So as you can see, I just have tracks 7 and 8 up. And I'll give you just a quick listen of what I got recorded on here. So I've started off. Now there's a lot of bumps because I was sitting there going, trying to figure out when to come in. And here it came in. It was on 5. Oh, measure. Not even straight on a beat. Yep, so that's what I recorded. All right, so I don't know how well this is going to go, but I am recording, like I said, trying to keep it as old school as possible. This is my Hohner, made in Korea, from the 80s, headless bass. So I'm going to use just because I can. So we are recording this on track 6. The reason why I'm on track 6 is because I always like the bass beside the drums. No other reason. So that's why I'm doing it. All right, so I'm on to the guitar part. We're going to record that on track 5. This is going to be mic'd. I've got the Roland Cube 60 back there. You can see it set up. And I'm using the pedal board today. I'm going to be using my 1988 Japanese-made Fender Strat for the rhythm. I got to learn something. I got to figure something out. I've only got the Joyo Auto Wah on. I just wanted to go wow, 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 wow for this song. I think it would work out well for this. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Now I just got to learn what I'm going to play. Okay, so we now have 2 guitar tracks, 4, 5, bass, 6, drums, 7 and 8. So it's all in there. So that's good. So I'm going to just give you a little hint. Listen to what it is. I got to set up for the mic. I'm going to be using a preamp so that I can use my Rode mic. So let's give it a good little listen here. So here you go. Yeah, so I just whack, 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 whack on the guitar. So here we go. Where's it going? So there you go. That's where I'm at so far. All right, so for the last part here, I am using, I don't know if I can show you this. I'm going to try. Got to go over here. I'm using an Art Pro Art Pro MP Studio Tube preamp so that I can use my Rode NT microphone here. And yeah, and then we're going to track 1. This is pretty much the last track I'm going to record for this. So it's MIDI, not MIDI. It's MIDI, not MIDI. Okay, so we are hitting the end of the recording. So now, because I can't use this for mastering, I'm gonna have to live with Audacity to do the final recording. I'm gonna make another video with just the song on its own because, you know what? I'll just add to this one, make it at the very end. So, yeah. So what I'm doing for this now is I've got everything recorded. I only did 1 vocal track because I really didn't need a lot more. So, track 1 here. Track 1 is going to be vocals. 2, 3 are not being used. They still have junk on them. Track 4 and 5 are the guitars in stereo. 6 is my bass. 7 and 8 are the drums. Yeah, so because I can't, like I said, so I'm just going to be using the monitor out. I don't even know how stereo output works on this. I'm going to go straight into Audacity. I'm going to have to turn this mic off so I can do it. And then I can just finish it up there, which is fine with me. So I've got stuff set. So I brought the bass up a bit in the recording. I turned on the effects loop. So if you go to Dynamics Effects Loop or Effects Loops 2, I have reverb on and I have it set to Hall, and I only have it on, if I go to Send now, I have it on track 1 here. So as you can see, it's on track 1. That's it. Works great. I don't have it on anything else. Everything else is clear. Let's go through and check. Oh, this one's got stuff on, so I'm still learning how this thing works here, so. Okay. So now the channel, I have no idea what I just did. Okay, so that doesn't seem to have anything on. This has, okay, so this still has this on, so I'm going to turn that off because I don't want it on. All right, so everybody else is set well here. So if I play it now, I'll give you a little listen. It's MIDI, not MIDI. It's MIDI, not MIDI. It's MIDI, not MIDI. It's MIDI, not MIDI. Call it MIDI, not MIDI. Call it MIDI, not MIDI. Call it MIDI, not MIDI. It's 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 MIDI. I'm having trouble with this, but that's how it sounds right now. Let me play with this a bit, and then I will figure out how to get the reverb to stay on. Okay. All right. The only way I could get this to work was I had to go through the effects loop. The effects loop on the one. I set the reverb on it, and now if I play it. It's MIDI, not MIDI. It's MIDI, not MIDI. It's MIDI, not MIDI. It's MIDI, not MIDI. Call it MIDI, not MIDI. Call it MIDI, not MIDI. Call it MIDI, not MIDI. It's 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 MIDI, not MIDI. Call it MIDI. There we go. Song's done. So now I'll just mix it down and then make a video for it. So let's see. So what are my final thoughts on this? My belts, my suspenders are banging on my desk here. This thing's really cool. Can I say I like it the best so far out of all the machines that I've bought? That's a hard one to say. It's nice working on a smaller scale. I will say that. It is definitely nice working on a smaller scale. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to output. For me, outputting to Audacity is not a big deal. Now, the one thing I'm going to bring the mic down. I'm going to turn the monitor down. I don't know if you can hear this, but this is when, after recording for a bit, it does this now. I don't know if you can hear the clicking as it goes through the song. But yeah, the hard drive is making an interesting noise. Other than that, yeah, this thing's in beautiful condition. I do enjoy it. It's fun. It really limits what you can do though, because I don't have everything there. So, but yeah, it sounds great, and I'm enjoying it. So, I don't have as many tracks to work with, but that's a good thing sometimes to really get down to. Like, do we need all these tracks? Like, that's the question. So, simple song, recorded it in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks if you want to get technical on the stereo one. So yeah, it worked. So it was really fun. So I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, I enjoy doing these. If you enjoy it, let me know, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention is, did you notice that when I was working with this camera here, I did what they used to do in the 80s and the 90s, where they would put the name of the person or whatever. I just did that for fun, and they named the camera. So that was guitar cam, that was bass cam, same camera, just that's what I did with it. I thought it was kind of funny. So thanks for reliving the past with me, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Bye.